What's up, COFAM? It's your girl Co, 54 inches with Co. And if you would like to see how I created this look, go check out the other video I just posted. But in this video, we are actually doing a story time, true story about my life. I know the title is crazy, but y'all, it's a true story. And I'm gonna get straight into this video. Please comment below if you have any questions. I'm very open to answering questions about this, but this is a crazy story, but unfortunately it's true. All right, so let's get straight into this video. God, I can't believe I'm telling this story. You guys, so I was no more than 9 or 10. I want to say 9 or 10. It was somewhere in there. Years old. I had a little boyfriend at the time, but it wasn't real. But you know, we were young. We thought it was real. Whatever. At this time, he was like going to my window. Like, we communicated through that. And we used to play together outside, but at nighttime when we had to go in the house, because you know your mama told you to be in the house before the street lights come on. So when we go in the house, like, he'll be at my window and we'll talk, and he would sit there to my window until I go to sleep. So yeah, that's just a little backstory about the boy that I was dating. I was a child, I wasn't really dating, but that's what I felt anyway. So I'm not gonna use anyone's name in this story because yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But my neighbor, he was a guy that always walked the neighborhood. I did not have like a relationship with him, but I was dating his little nephew or cousin. I forgot what he was to him, but like, we would see him every day. Because we were like, you know, we'll speak to him because I knew him because of my little boyfriend. And he seemed like a normal person. He spoke all the time, but we didn't know him. We just spoke to him all the time. We lived in the area that was kind of like a neighborhood where all the parents was like cool. Like, everyone was, concerned about other people's children and stuff like that. And my mom's house was the house where all the kids come. Don't do that, y'all. If you are that parent, stop it now. But anyway, my mom was the house where all the children come to play. So we liked it. We liked that, and it was lit, honestly. But let's fast forward to the actual night. Ooh. Yikes. So it was a normal night. Me and my family, which was my mom, my stepdad, my sister. I think it was just me and my second sister at the time. Me and my little sister. So I think it was just it was me, my sister, my middle sister, my mom, and my stepfather. So we was all in the living room, and we watched this scary movie, which I hate this movie, and I feel like it's a bad luck movie ever since this situation happened. Like, I do not watch this, but we watched this old film, like this old movie called Mr. Giggles. If you ever heard of this movie, drop down in the comments. But yeah, that's the movie we was watching. And I want to say this movie was like in black and white or some shit. It's old. It's very old. But we were all in the living room watching that movie. And I was so scared of that movie, y'all. I was so scared, honestly. We watched the whole movie. We basically was like, my mom had like her mattress in the living room on the floor. We had pillows and cover. Like, we was all like in the living room as a family watching movies. But we was watching that scary movie. So fast forward from that, everybody fall asleep, I'm asleep, boom, everything, we're done. So some reason I get up and go and get into my bed, because I think I fell asleep on the couch. So I get up and go get in my bed and go to sleep. So I don't know how much time passed after that happened, but I woke up because I felt a presence like in my room. So my eyes are like this, like half open, and I see like a person walking towards me. I'm not thinking, because you like half sleep, you don't know if it's a dream or what, but anyway, he's walking towards me, and then, of course, I'm not saying anything because I'm scared, but I'm confused. So then he sits on my bed. So, I'm scared because I know this is a person. He proceeds to start rocking on my bed, like a very slow rock. Yeah, I don't know. As I tell this story, it kind of made me feel like I don't know. Anyway, he started rocking, and it was very slow and weird. I don't know. So then, in my mind, for some reason, something told me to like sit up in my bed, because it's like, in my mind, it was like, okay, we gotta approach this situation. I don't know, but I proceeds to like kind of sit up like a scratch, sit up in my bed, and as soon as I do that, he comes back, grab my neck. He's like, he got his hand around my neck, he's choking me, and he had some scissors. It was our house scissors, and he had them like in my side. And he told me, he was like, if you scream, I'm gonna kill you. So I'm very, very afraid in this moment. So scared. I'm young, y'all, like very scared. And so then I was also getting over an earache, which is so weird. He was telling me to turn over to my stomach. I couldn't hear him. He said it multiple times, and it's like the more he said it, the tighter he grabbed my neck and like put the scissors in my side or whatever. So I finally hear him clearly, and I started turning over, doing what he said because I'm scared. And after I like, in the motion of me turning over, I swing back this way, swing back towards him, and I scream so loud. So in the midst of me screaming, the scissors, he cut my finger. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see it. It's like so small, but when I say blood was everywhere. When I screamed, he ran. So me and my sister's rooms were side by side. He ran from out of my room into my sister's bedroom and out that window. That is the same window I used to meet my little boyfriend at. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I'm scared. I'm screaming, I'm crying. So as soon as I scream, my mom, my stepdad, like the whole family is like in my room, light on. Like they were like this. That's why I'm so confused on how they didn't see him. It was like so fast. It seemed like everything happened so freaking fast. So my mom in the room, she's like, what's happening? I said, this man tried to kill me. I don't know if I said their name. His name was like the neighbor, the man that always be walking. Like, I was scared. So at this point, like, my mom's trying to call 911. My stepdad, he's looking around the house like, what is man at? You know what I'm saying? Like, he mad, he's upset. So my stepdad, not knowing, he picking up evidence in the house, because he had like this big silver bar that he left in the kitchen area, because he had to go in the kitchen to get the scissors for me. That mean he was walking around while my parents and my sister was sleeping. That's just crazy, because the living room was first and then the kitchen. Like, yeah, very crazy. And so then my mom, they calling the police or whatever. So I'm scared, because in my mind, he is still here. Like, he's still in the house. Because how fast my mom them got to me, it seemed, I thought he was like still in the house. So I'm dripping blood, and I love you, Mom, but my mama had the most weirdest insensitive moment in the world. She started screaming at me. She's like, you dripping blood all over my floor. I'm like, she's like, go to the bathroom. I'm freaking out because I'm like thinking in my mind that he's still in the house. But my mom yelled at me, so I go to the bathroom and clean my hand. The cut was very small. However, it was so much blood. So then I'm on the phone with the dispatcher or whatever. I'm describing him to the T because it was some type of holiday. I think it was the 4th of July. So like everyone was dressed up, and I saw him earlier that day. He had on the same outfit. Like, I'm describing him to the T to the lady on the phone. And I don't know, but for some reason, and I thank you God, it just seemed like everybody was moving really fast about this situation. The police was there no less than probably 8 minutes. They were on it. Like, they were there. So he actually did a dumb thing, but I'm so happy that he did. He left my house, he left my mom's house, and he ran into the bushes. Mind you, he's our neighbor, so he don't stay far away from us. So he's in the bushes, like some trees or whatever. So he's like in the trees, you know, and the police are coming. As they are coming in, I done described him and everything, so they know. As they coming in, it's like 3 police cars, but this one police car, the first one, it stops because they see their lights flash into the woods, and they see him with the big ass white shirt on. Thank you God. Sorry, I'm just saying, they see him, so they stop. They checking that situation out. The other 2 polices, they come to my mom's house, which is like a little curve, and they come on to my mom's house, and they had the fire truck, paramedics, all of that. In the situation, I'm so calm. It's like this calmness come over me. My stepfather, he was like, you know, he's on 10. He mad. He pacing the house. He's like, this nigga was walking around with the kid. Like, he walking around the house like he was gonna hit me with this. Like, he touching evidence, picking this stuff up. Like, it was chaotic. But the whole situation, I'm just like this. I'm calm. So now I'm consoling my little sister because she is screaming, crying so bad because my hand is bleeding. And the paramedics, they rush over to her thinking she's the victim because there's blood everywhere, but she's the one screaming. And it was me the whole time. She was just scared, and she loved me, and I love you, Ro, for that moment because she was screaming so bad. You would think that it was her that was going through it, and it was just me. I'm trying to tell her, like, calm down, chill out, you know, but it was so much blood. All they really did was put like a band-aid on it, you know, whatever. But my sister was screaming so bad. So fast forward from that, we go to the police station. Oh, so sorry, y'all. So when the police approached the guy in the woods, they arrested him. And basically, it was him. You know, I confirmed that it was him, blah, blah, blah. So, boom, that's wonderful. We go to the police station, and I'm talking to the detective. I tell them the whole story. Write the story down, blah, blah, blah. And I go back home. That morning, the guy had a cousin or something. They look very much identical, and we walked outside and we saw the cousin, and he had on like that same outfit, because I think everybody went to like City Trend. It was like these weird shirts with different stuff on it, but he had on the same outfit. I really was scared. I was so shaking, and we was like, oh, that's the other one, because they look so much alike. But anyway, we moved. My mama don't play that. My mama will move in a minute. Like, we moved, okay? So, but yeah, that situation was so scary. So fast forward, I don't know how long it was probably months or maybe even years, maybe, I'm not sure. But we had to end up going to court. And I was supposed to be going to the big court, but I did not go. I was scared. Like, I was afraid to like see him, but I still had to end up doing some type of court. But it was in like an office with the judge and my lawyer and a detective and stuff like that. And he was handcuffed to a chair. And I was sitting not too far away from this man. I was so scared, y'all. Like, it was so crazy. But we had to do court that way for some reason. I do not really remember why. I was so young. But so we doing the little court thing, and you know, we going back over everything that happened. So he objects and say he had to raise his hand because one hand was free. Mind you, we're in the office, so they have like pencils and pens, and they have like this little jar. It got some scissors, a stapler. I'm like, what if this man grabs it? You know, like, I'm scared. I'm so afraid of him. But yeah, they had one of his hand free so he could like object and raise his hand or say something. I don't know, but he raised his hand and he proceeded to say, how could she tell it was me if it was in the dark? Now, me thinking I'm a lawyer at the time, I'm thinking in my mind like, so you done told on yourself. How you know it was in the dark? Because some little girls sleep with night lights and with their light on. Yeah, but anywho, that was his one objection. That's the only thing he said. I just remember being so scared of this man, so scared in the room with him testifying, reliving this whole situation again. It was just very scary. But he was found guilty, and he was arrested for burglary. Hold on, I have a paper. He was arrested for assault second degree and burglary second degree. And wow, it didn't happen on the 4th of July, you guys. It actually happened December the 29th, 2005. So that's so crazy. Because my daughter's birthday is December the 27th, 2013. And on this paper, because this is one of his pardon papers for me to, you know, say why he shouldn't get out. I really don't ever like attend these or speak, but the next one that I get, I think I'm gonna write a letter on why he should not get out. But it says the minimum release date is April the 26th, 2046. And he actually got an additional 215 days. So he's not good still. But yeah. And just reading some of his information. His birthday is actually January the 5th. And my sister's birthday is January the 6th. That's so crazy. So crazy. But like, it was so scary. So of course, you know, he was guilty. I just remember being so afraid in that moment. I was so afraid, but God gave me strength to be brave, to yell. Like, I don't know what would have happened if I did not yell for my life, because he told me to turn over to my stomach. He could have raped me. He could have killed me. He, you know, he even told me, I will kill you if you scream. And I took a very huge risk with my life. Like, y'all, this stuff was so scary. I was so scared. And I honestly do not know how I actually got over this, because, like, yeah, how the freak did I get over this? I know for a fact that I had to suppress so much of this, because it seemed like as I was like telling the story, I did get a little like teary, like but I'm here, and I was meant to be here. And he's meant to be where he is. I want to say he actually had other charges on him, like killing someone or someone in his family, something to that nature. But yeah, I'm so happy that they actually caught him, because like in our state they don't do much. But I'm so happy that everything happened the way it's supposed to happen. It was perfect. A couple of years, oh my god, probably 5 or 6 years ago, I actually ended up talking to his little cousin, nephew, or whatever he was to him. He was trying to talk to me, child. You know, like, it's like, really, are you serious? I actually saw him at our state fair one time as well, and he spoke to me and talked to me. But yeah, I have no hate to him, but I just don't feel like that'll be smart for us to be conversing, because yeah. But yeah, we moved. And I really honestly feel like I just really suppressed the situation. I would put this paper, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, because honestly I don't want to. That is what happened to me. If you guys have any questions, anything, you can drop down in the comments and let me know. I would definitely answer them to the best of my knowledge, because honestly I feel like I suppressed so much of this story. So I don't know, maybe it's some stuff I would remember, like, since I didn't start talking about it. But it happened when we did get over that situation, because my mother moved and stuff. I just feel like I went on with my normal life. It didn't affect me as much, but I do feel like when I was telling the story, I did kind of fight back a few tears, because the fact that you would do this to a 9 to 10-year-old is just crazy to me. Like, come on. Yeah. But if you like my story times, please drop down in the comments and let me know. I would do more of those. I feel like it was a therapeutic moment to release this story to you guys. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to hit the notification bell. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, COFAM.